Who would have thought that even being insanely rich still might not be enough to snag a Ferrari? Yep, you heard that right. The legendary Italian automaker has banned certain prominent celebs from buying specific models. So who have they banned? And why? Keep watching to find out what went down.
You're probably gonna want to buckle up, Jack. This thing moves.
Last week, Spanish publication Marca reported that Ferrari had banned the Kardashians from buying a Ferrari, despite their fame and prominence in Hollywood. The publication does not highlight a sound reason behind these restrictions. It notes this development puts the Kardashians on the same list as other celebrities, including Floyd Mayweather and Justin Bieber. According to Marca, Ferrari replied to the rumors and said it does not blacklist anyone from buying its cars, but, quote, reserves the right to decide on special editions. In other words, people on the so-called blacklist can only purchase regular series models of the car. Unlike the Kardashians, there is a more apparent reason for the ban on Justin Bieber. The singer reportedly failed to comply with Ferrari's conditions with the purchase of his Ferrari 458 Italia.
A man with priorities so far out of whack doesn't deserve such a fine automobile.
Bieber flouted Ferrari's terms and modified his ride with a white paint job and white rims. Then, the singer reportedly flipped it through an auction within the first year of ownership. Ferrari requires owners not to make significant modifications to their cars or sell them off during the first year. Ferrari reportedly even has a clause in the ownership contract for certain cars that allows it to repurchase some vehicles if they're put up for sale within the first 18 months of ownership. According to Hot Cars, other celebrities barred from owning special edition Ferraris include electronic musician deadmau5 for adding a custom vinyl to the rear bumper, and rapper Tyga for interrupted payments. Despite Ferrari's claims that it does not inhibit consumers from buying vehicles, Car Keys calls out the automaker's bias when it comes to selling its prized sports cars. According to the publication, the company often requires you to present proof and history of your ownership of other vehicles. Even if you have owned a Ferrari in the past, that does not guarantee you will be able to buy a regular model, let alone special editions and exclusive models. To be able to buy a Ferrari, you must have years of rapport at a dealership, and any customer under the age of 40 is highly unlikely to be taken seriously by them. Even when your application gets through, a thorough background check is conducted to ensure you can sustain ownership. Car Keys quotes retired race car driver Preston Henn, who reportedly sued, but later dropped the suit against Ferrari in 2016 for denying him the La Ferrari Aperta. Henn owns 18 Ferrari cars, and his collection includes an extremely rare 275 GTBC 6885 Speciale model based on the F1 car driven by the racing legend Michael Schumacher. And by rare, we mean only 3 were ever made. While these restrictions on owning special edition Ferrari cars apply to certain celebrities, Car Keys notes buying a sports car is never an easy affair. Whether you want the latest Bugatti, Lamborghini, or Porsche, you will be required to do more than produce a hefty advance deposit to even stand a chance at booking a vehicle for yourself. Besides information about your history of car ownership, dealers can demand details such as your credit score and your bank balance. Although it is assumed that everyone buying a sports car is likely to have enough in their bank account to buy a supercar with payment in full, you can still get finance options, according to Car Keys. What is likely to be more challenging is getting insurance for the vehicle. That is why certain affluent personalities, such as web designer and avid Ferrari collector Bill Sino and multimillionaire David Lee, have been skirting around these restrictions by buying used Ferraris, even if they have to pay a higher premium. For some, Ferraris are worth it, no matter what.
I love this! I love it!
This does not change the general opinion about this hostile attitude that the car's exclusivity helps the company build hype and bill it for twice or thrice the price of the regular variant. Nonetheless, the automaker does not seem to budge on reserving the right to sell its cars to the select few it wishes to serve. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more SlashGear videos about your favorite automobiles are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.